What up, YouTube? Press here. Today's featured video is from George from CY. He's calling it the bias press. Stick around, we'll find out how it goes. Until later, you know what to do. Press out.
Hellcat.
What's up, YouTube? Press here. Hey, good morning to you. Welcome to my channel. On today's episode, we are going to be featuring George from CY, another member of the CRAPS Nation. And he reached out to me and said, hey, Press, would you mind featuring my strategy? It's called the bias press. Pretty much as it entails, you're gonna press the numbers that you're hitting, right? So in the link, I will make sure that I include George's long list of rules, some assumptions. I'll touch on them pretty quickly here. The first assumption, you're buying in $500. The second assumption, or you're assuming that you'll exit the table after 2.7 outs. The third assumption is that basically what we're looking to do is we're going to hit a number, establish a point. You're not going to work on a come out. It's 210 on the inside. Everything pays you 70. Right? So real quick, if you are the shooter, I just want to touch on this. If you are the shooter, you have to have a pass or a don't pass. If you are not the shooter, you do not have to play the pass or the don't pass. Just want to clarify that just so everybody knows we're on the same page here. So the idea is you're looking for 2 hits down to 44 inside. Standard George move, 2 hits and down. What he is looking to do here is take 2 hits, come down. Remember the numbers that you hit. Say hypothetically we hit the 6 and the 5. So what we're going to do is this is where the bias part comes in. You're going to bring down the 44 inside and tell the dealer give me or hand them 2 extra units per number. So it's going to be 4 units. You're going to hand them $20 and tell them to press the 5 and 9 2 units each. Looking to hit and collect on those numbers, bringing it back down, and then pressing up and regressing. If you hit another number, you press up 1, back down, up 1, back down. That's basically the layout here. 210. We are looking at 220. 220 on the inside, and 2 hits down. The 2 numbers that you collected on, 2 units. Looking to hit back down to 44, pressing back up every number 1 unit until you 7 out. So I will definitely put all of George's details in the description. So right now we have a $500 bankroll laid out for $210 across. Or I'm sorry, on the inside, not across. I'm going to be the shooter. So I'm just going to drop a $10 piece right here on the don't pass. George would play the pass line. A lot of people would play the pass line, so I guess I'll do such. It's not really much of a hedging opportunity here. It is what it is. We'll play it. I'm not going to put any odds on it. So right now I got 200 and looks like 260 left right here. Is that right? No, I got more than 260. There's 56. I got 270. I got 270 right here. And so here, let me just run through this real quick. Kind of show you what it looks like. And get some money. Some money here. Alright, so we have come out roll. Say we hit a 10. Right? The next roll is a 5. So that 50 is going to pay 70. Alright, so there's 50, 60, and 70. Alright, So what you do is you collect that. So now George gets all into, that's why it's nice to check out other people's channels. He really likes to break down how much do you have exposed, what's your profit margin. He likes to really break things down. Okay, now where are we equalizing? How much, how much potential do we have to make here over a span of rolls? So he really likes to break that down nicely. So that's why I'm featuring his channel. I will definitely put a link in the description. So right there's 70. So that's one. Then say we throw another couple more times, we get another one. It'll be another $70. So here's 60. Here's 70. All right. So there's our 2 hits. And then at that point, we break it down to 44 inside, right? So we're going to go 10, 12, 12, 10. And we will take the 2 numbers that we hit. So we hit a 5 and an 8. We would add 2 units to both the 5 and the 8. We would roll until we hit on those, came down. Once we hit it, we brought it down to table minimum, or back down to $10 or 12 respectively, and then press up 1 unit again. And keep doing the same thing, just keep pressing. So we're saying, okay, we're hitting 5s and 9s today, we're hitting easy 6, we're hitting the 8s. Maybe wherever we're at, we'll add the press to it. So hopefully that I broke that down. Hopefully I explained that right. That's how I read it. That's how I explained it. So that's how it was explained to me. Even though George did a little video yesterday after I said, hey, why don't you think about doing this? It just makes it a little bit easier for everybody to understand. So let's go ahead. We'll give it a shot. I'll do the George roll. We'll go with the 3V, 3, 2, 3, 6, stick left. Dice out. Dice out, George. And we are not working, but we'll get ourselves a point. Hopefully we'll look for that 6-8 right here, right off the bat. Right down the middle. And we got a 7. So I see that happens every once in a while. We'll go right down the pipe. We'll get paid on that pass line. Get paid on that pass line. $10. It's a quick $10 pickup, I guess. Put that here. Put that right in our chip rack. He says that's why he doesn't work the... I remember him saying that in one of his videos. Let's go ahead and get another one here. Yes, sir. Another 7. Another 7. $10. Not liking this. Getting paid, but I'm not liking it. I'm actually throwing from the back of my table. In the hook. 12-foot table, just so I can stand back behind the camera. Go to the left there, sorry, to the right there a little bit. That's my 8. So we got the 8, that's the point. We're on, we're working, 210. Let's adjust my landing zone a little bit for this throw. Get a couple tosses in here. Looks like we got ourselves a yo. 6-5, that's an indicator for me, so I gotta switch it up from this distance here. Laid it in there. 3 craps. So it doesn't do anything. Yeah, George, he's the one that I built my Cypress 44, 60. All those Cypress ones were off of him with 2 hits and down. Another yo. All right, let's switch it up. Time to switch it up. There we go. Hard 6. All right. It's going to pay us 70. It's going to pay us $70. So there's 20. There's our first hit, $70. Put that in our rack. I'll come right back to it. So we got ourselves a 5, 4, 1. All right. So that's going to pay us 70. All right. So there's our $70 pay for that one. At this point, take this down. Put this in our rack. We're going to make this a 44 inside with pressure on the it says 2 units, so I don't know if it's $10 or if that's $20. I'm just gonna go with 10. And let's see here. So there's 44, and then I'm gonna do another pressure on this one at another $12 here. So I'm actually gonna need to get some ones. 1, 2, 3. Looks like we're doing 24 here on the 6. 24 that pays 28. I probably would just go right to $30. No, let's just do how he. I think this is what he said. He said 2 units, so a unit's $5. So we're going 20 and 24, and we will both get paid 28 on both of those. Yeah, looks like I need a couple caps. Looks like I need a couple caps here. And we should be squared up. All right. So that's what we do. Tell the dealer, bring me down to 44 inside. I hit the 5 and the 6. It paid me $140. So now I have no exposure on their money. And we'll go ahead and roll it out. Go ahead and roll it out. Let's see here. Where do we want to go? Let's do, I guess we'll stay here. Stay right here with this dice set. Back here in the hook. So we got ourselves a 4. 3, 1. Yeah, I just kind of want to highlight everybody in the craps community. Show people, hey, there's other cool channels out here. We all work together. We bounce a lot of ideas off of each other. Oh, it should be an 8 or a 9. What is it? It's a 9er. All right. So that 9's gonna pay us. Let's go ahead and get $14. Let's go ahead and put that in our rack. Go ahead and drop it down. I'm going to go 5, 3, 3, 1. Same landing zone. like stick left 3 back in the hook, shooting about 10.5 feet. Trying to get the distance right there. And it looks like I messed myself up. I sure did. Shouldn't have changed out of that yet. That's my 7. Alright, so all this just comes down. So we're still at a pretty decent profit. Go ahead and put this away. Here, started out with 500. There's a 100, 200, 300, 400. There's our buy-in. There's our $500 buy-in there. Here's our profit. There's 25. There's 50. There's 75. 75, 85, 95, $99. I did that right. Yep, 100, 2, 3, 4. Yep, 500, $100 profit on one throw, and it wasn't even a great throw. Like I said, this is 36 full press, doing my weekly channel feature. This is George from CY's Bias Press. If you get a chance, jump over to his channel, like, subscribe, share with your friends. George is the Yoda of our craps community. I ask him, I've leaned on him for a year or so, asking him questions. We become really good friends. We kind of work together. We work on his throw. We work on, we've done it all. We've messed around with all kinds of different dice sets. We've dice tracked different landing zones, mechanics. We broke it down. So go ahead and check out George's channel. Check out all the links in my description. Still there is my Teespring. Actually, I just released a new design. It'll be in this intro for my Cleveland Craps community. Also, I have all of my PayPal stuff in there for donations for Christmas and Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving one, we're pretty much wrapped up. An update on that. We were able to purchase 100 blankets due to all the donations and purchases from my Teespring. After we took care of the Christmas stuff, we took care of the 20 boxes of 20 family dinners for Thanksgiving. We took care of 40 kids, just under 40 kids for Christmas, socks, gloves, whatnot. We're able to purchase 100 blankets for the nursing home for residents in a local community. 100 throw blankets for their bedding. So I just want to say thank you guys. I do this, I do this as a hobby, but I'm taking the extra money and putting it back into my community. So, all right, YouTube, this is 36 Full Press, and I'm out for today. This is George from CY's Bias Press. Till later, you guys know what to do. Press out.